Hi everybody, greetings from First Century Foundations. My name's Jeff. I'm the Executive Director. Many of you would know that, but I just wanted to let you know, for anybody who's watching in who maybe is not as familiar with our ministry. I wanted to send this video update this morning to all of our partners, those of you who are supporting and faithfully praying for needs and ministries in Israel, those of you who are financially supporting our ministry, but also to many thousands of you who follow us on social media as well. I wanted to give you a little bit of an update, an announcement today, and hopefully some encouragement as well. This is a very interesting time that we are going through in the world together, this COVID-19 pandemic, and I know that all of us now are feeling the pinch of restrictions, the fear sometimes that comes. And I want to just encourage you today, let's not be people who panic, let's be people of faith, but let's also be people who have common sense. And before I get into some of what I want to share this morning, I do want to let you know that due to the coronavirus epidemic, COVID-19, we have decided that we need to cancel our Legacy Builders Gala that is scheduled for May the 2nd, Portico Community Church in Mississauga, Ontario. There are just too many logistical things around that event regarding bringing a speaker in from Israel, regarding making sure that we have numbers for food, and also the fact that many of our group would be in a high-risk category in terms of the virus affecting them. And so we want to be extremely cautious and extremely careful. And so we needed to let you know that that event has been postponed. I said canceled earlier, it's postponed. And once all of this COVID-19 stuff settles down, we don't know how long that will take, but once it settles down, we want to reschedule this event, and we will let you know about what is happening in that regard. The other thing I want to just do is encourage you a little bit from the Word this morning. Can I do that? Psalm 27, I was reading earlier today, and I want to just read you some of these thoughts. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evil men advance against me to devour my flesh, when my enemies and my foes attack me, they will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then will I be confident. One thing I ask of the Lord, and this is what I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his tabernacle and set me high upon a rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his tabernacle will I sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice when I call, O Lord. Be merciful to me and answer me. My heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, will I seek. Do not hide your face from me, and do not turn your servant away in anger, for you have been my helper. And then if we drop down to the very last verse, verse 13 and 14, it says, I am still confident of this. And this is what I want to kind of emphasize to you today. I am still confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. You know, as I was reading that over before coming online today, I was just thinking about how it's so easy for us to get caught up in the fears that are all around us. It's so easy for us to think about all the possibilities and to wonder if if God is for us, to wonder if we are going to just be sick and caught up in all of this today. But we need to be reminded of a couple of things. Number one, that God is with us. He is our dwelling place. It spoke there about hiding me in the shelter of his tabernacle, set me high upon a rock. We can't get to our churches these days. We're having online events. We're having all kinds of interaction over the screen, and so it's difficult. We're not getting together with the body of believers. But I want you to know something. God's dwelling place is with us, and He dwells in us, and so we can be with Him, and we can call out to Him in our time of trouble. And so I want you to be encouraged today that we will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living if we wait for the Lord and are strong and take heart and wait for Him. Folks, it said in verse 8, my heart says, if you seek His face, your face, Lord, will I seek. I want to encourage you today and let you know about something that we're going to try. This is an experiment, and we're going to try a Facebook Live online prayer event this coming Friday, March the 20th at 8 p.m. And we'll be sending that out over our Facebook. If you're not someone who frequents Facebook, maybe you want to check it out and try to log in and have an account. If you aren't on Facebook and you want to be a part of this prayer meeting, send me an email, jeff@firstcenturyfoundations.com. We're going to try to do two things: to have a Zoom meeting, which again is online. It's computerized. You'd have to sort of figure that out, but we would send you an invitation with a link, and you could log into the Zoom meeting. Unfortunately, on Zoom, we'd be limited to 100 participants. And so anyhow, 8 p.m. Friday evening, an online prayer event at FCF Jeff is the name of the Facebook account. It's our First Century Foundations Facebook account. We would encourage you to check that out this coming Friday at 8 p.m. Now, we are going to be accepting prayer requests from you. Whether or not you're going to be part of this prayer event, we want to encourage you. If you have a prayer request, would you email that to my wife, to Sharon@firstcenturyfoundations.com. She is going to track all of these for us, and we'll be sharing these requests with your permission, of course. If it's sensitive, then please let us know that, and we'll make sure not to share. But we will be praying for these and over these in the next days. Our entire team, as a matter of fact. I spoke with our founders, Clyde and Marion Williamson, and our other staff member, Karen, and we will take your prayer requests and we will pray over them in these days. And we want to encourage you. This ministry, First Century Foundations, was based in prayer. Prayer for Israel, prayer for the ministries in Israel. We're going to be continuing to do that very important thing. As a matter of fact, we'll share some of their requests as well at this online prayer event on Friday evening. But also, we want to make sure that whatever you're going through today, whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're feeling where you are, you've been so faithful to pray for the ministries in Israel and so faithful to support financially. We want to let you know that we would love to hear your prayer requests as well, so that we can pray along with you about whatever it is that you're facing. I want to say thank you for listening in today. This has been a little longer video than normal, but these are trying times, and we know that God is for us. We know that if we seek His face, if we wait on Him, we will see the goodness of God in the land of the living. God bless you today. Thank you for listening in, and please know we're praying for you. Join us Friday evening, March the 20th, Facebook Live at FCF Jeff, or search First Century Foundations on Facebook. You'll find our page there, and we want to just encourage you to join us. And again, if you'd like to be involved in the Zoom meeting instead of on Facebook Live, that would give you the opportunity to interact a little bit more. You could actually lead out in prayer on the Zoom connection. And so you can send me an email, jeff@firstcenturyfoundations.com, and we'll get you an invite to the Zoom meeting up to the 100 participants that we're allowed to have. Okay? Thank you. God bless you. And hopefully we'll connect with you on Friday evening.